What is going on, YouTube? I'm back again with a little penny hunt today, guys. So I was at our local coin shop and a guy had brought in a bunch of rolls of wheat pennies, and the owner, he gave these to me really, really cheap. So we're going to go ahead and hunt these and see what we find inside. He has no clue what was in there. I have no clue what's in there. I'm hoping we find something awesome. Let's go with this one right here. So, yeah, this was pretty awesome. The guy walked in while I was there, sold him a bunch of wheat pennies, and I said, how much? So I got a really good price. I actually paid $2 for this roll. $2 for a roll of wheat pennies. So hopefully, I mean, we could find one good coin that'd pay for all of them. So here we go. That's pretty awesome. Come out of there. There we go. Boom. All right. Oops, still, I think there might even still be one more in there. All right, I think that's it. All right, I got a little bit better angle there. There we go. So this will be a little bit easier to look at these. Our first one looks like a 1956 Denver. And what I'm gonna do is I'll go through the dates first, and if we find anything cool, what do we got here? 47, looks like a Denver. We'll see if we have any good dates first. Then what I'll do is I will go through them and look for error coins or anything else that we can find. This one is 46. So far 40s and 50s, which is kind of what I expected. There's another 56D. There are some varieties that we can look for in the 40s and 50s, so you never know what we could find. There's a 55D, right? I was hoping we'd get maybe some in the 30s and 20s. There's a 56D. I think the 56D has a variety that we can look for as well. And there's a lot of other stuff we can look for. Ooh, this one's got some corrosion going on there. You never know. We might find some clip planchets. We could find some lamination peels. Just one little error coin would make this worth it. Look at that 1946 there. There's almost, it seems like there's something going on there by the 4 and the 6. I'll set that one aside so we can check that out. You never know when you're going to find one. There's a 55 Denver. And I'll be looking for like die rotation, all that good stuff. There's a 51D. Man, that thing's actually pretty nice. Look at that. It's got some luster on there. Not too shabby. All right. You never know what we're going to find. Strike through grease error. There's a 52 Denver. Up next, we have a 42. All right. Let's see if we can get into the 30s. That would be great. Another 42. You never know. We might find something good. 55D. So far, all 40s. And hey, there's a 50D right there. 1950D. 44. Oh, I was wondering if we were going to make... Oh, that one looks like it might be old. Let's see if this is old. This one looks older. Look how thin it looks on the back. It still could be 40s. Yeah, it is. 44. I thought maybe we found something in the 30s. 46. But this is kind of fun. For $2, this is $2 worth of fun. There's a 58 Denver. And who knows, we might find some repunched mint marks in here too. There's a 56D. It's got something going on there. We'll have to check that out. If I find any errors or anything different, I will put it at the end of the video. Come on, give us something in the 30s. Another 53D, it looks like. 44D. There's another 44D. Give me a clip planchet at least. 41. Or a lamination peel. That would make it all worthwhile. 44D. I mean, really, I didn't do too bad for $2 a roll. I mean, where else can you buy a roll of wheat pennies for $2? Can't go wrong. What do we got here? 51D. 58D. 57D. There's a 44. 56D. 51D. So far, they're all Denvers. No S mint marks. 52D. Another 52D. 41. No steel pennies either. There's a 46 with some damage, it looks like. But overall, they're not too bad. There's a 1940. That's our oldest one so far. It's got a little scratch going through it. All right. 57. There's a 44. 58. We've got a little scratch going on there. No steel pennies, huh? 1940. So these must all be 40s and 50s. I'll have to go back and see if he has any that are older rolls. I wonder if that other roll is going to be the same. 46. But overall, these are, I mean, pretty decent condition. They're not like garbage coins. Some, you know, some of them are, but some of them weren't half bad. 56D. And a 58D. It's a lot of fun. 41. Fun going through. 44. And our last one is a 45. So I didn't see any good dates there, but again, we could find some RPMs. I still got to go through all these. I will look for RPMs and any type of errors like strike through grease or clip planchet. We could find strike through grease, double die. We could find RPMs. Let's do that, and I'll let you know what we find. Well, I got my first find right here. If you look really closely at the 4 in this 1946, this is a lamination peel. You can see where the metal is missing right there. It starts at the top of the 4 there, just to the northwest of the 4. You can kind of see the crack going all the way up, and then it goes all the way down past the 4, down to the bottom of it. And you'll also see a little bit up above too. There's a couple spots you can see where there's metal missing and it's peeled off. So that's our first find. Lamination peel. Pretty awesome. See if we find anything else. All right, guys. It looks like I found something here. 1953 Denver. And if you take a close look at that Denver mint mark, you're going to see a D over D there. Do you see it? There's a little nub sticking out there at the bottom. So there's another D just directly under it, just a little bit to the north and to the west of it. I have not figured out which RPM this is yet. I'll have to do a little bit of research, but it should be pretty easy to figure out which one this is. That's pretty awesome. And then I also found this one right here, a 1955. It's got a little die chip in the 5 there. You can see that it's filled in with some metal. Pretty awesome. So far, that's what I found. I've still got about 25 more coins to look through. Hopefully we find some more. All right, let's wrap up this video. We went through 50 pennies that we paid $2 for. $2 for a roll of wheat pennies. And out of those 50, we found 3 errors, which should easily cover our cost. And let's go ahead and zoom in. We got our 1955 with the die chip right there. You can see the extra metal in the 5. We also got the 1953 Denver. This is the D over D RPM. Really awesome. And we ended up getting a lamination peel error on this 1946. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like doing these, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell. That'll let you know when we do another video, and we will be doing another one real soon. I can't wait to find out what treasures we find in this roll. All right, we'll see you next time. Happy hunting.